All right, we're back in the box break racing garage. We got Luke's S14. We got to pick up where we left off with the fusion relay panel. I'm gonna real quick update you guys on the stuff I did off camera. Didn't do much. We're mounting the ECU to the panel. I gotta cut the screws, and then I gotta figure out the mounting point for the panel, because once it's mounted, we can actually start building the chassis harness. And that's gonna be the best part because it's gonna be professional, wire loomed, super, super clean. The fusion relay panel is really clean, so I'm gonna show you guys that now. This is a power cable for the ECU relay. You guys can see I routed everything nice and neat. These are powers, 2 powers in to activate the 2 sets of relays. So accessories and on and start. And then these are all the powers out from the 4 relays. ECU power out's going to our secondary fuse strip. And this is gonna power the ECU separately. I got all these screws. I'm gonna pull out the angle grinder, start cutting these screws down, mount the ECU, and then we're gonna try and find a spot to mount this. It's freshly painted the inside of the car, so it's gonna be kind of tough. I gotta find 2 grounds, which I think I can use. Lots of paint, but this is unpainted. I'm thinking I can use, I could use these 2 as grounds, so like this, that one. There's also this right here. I don't know what the dash blocks. Oh, shop is a mess. This is gonna be loud. Obliterated my ears. Here are the screws.
You're listening to Purple Plastic.
All right, so I'm missing the piece. Luke forgot to give it to me. It's this piece right here that it's like an L bracket that connects to this so we can get the dash bar mounted. That fusion relay panel is way too big. I don't think it's gonna fit. So what I might have to end up doing is cutting it like that and then mounting it in the same location, which is right here on the dash bar. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God. I think this will be the hardest part, is figuring out where to mount the panel. So I'm going back and forth. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna head to Luke's, pick up the piece, might paint it at work. Hopefully install the dash bar tomorrow and start doing some more mock-ups. We're gonna spend a lot of time mocking stuff out and clean up. Tomorrow we're gonna head to Luke's in the morning, pick up the pieces, paint them at work, and continue tomorrow. It is the next day, and I got the piece I needed from Luke, so let me show you guys what it looks like. This is it, just a bracket. He didn't have the hardware. I had to find some nuts in our bin, but this is secured, so now I can actually get the dash bar in, and we can start doing some more mocking.
Tonight is gonna be some changes, no actors and did it, so stop acting and get it clapping, cause I'm knowing you feel me. Yeah, you cute, but don't let that shit go to your head, cause when this cutie won't be pimping, another will prefer rocking the silk, and your heels so tall, and we ain't none of that chicken, but I feel so tall. I've been beeping you for a while, and you throwing it back. If you looking for you a baller, we got dough in the back. Look your color, Carmelo Brown.
Before I continue, let me just give you guys a weather check. I got the dash bar in. Right now, I'm trying to fit the dash. I need to take off a couple things. All this metal right here has to go. The main issue I'm having right now is he's missing 2 pieces that I have in my S14 that help me mount it. He just has these 2 hooks, And there's supposed to be two things here. You can see they're gone. That was hard, but everything's out. Lots of bolts, prying, and all that stuff. I'm gonna put the dashboard into the S14 and take a break. Then we'll look and then continue mocking up. Looked under the dash, found space. I think I know where I could mount the panel. It might have to be mounted weird, like relays on the top instead of on the bottom. Probably gonna have to mount it like that. But right now I'm gonna pull the dash back out. Okay, so after about 30 minutes of mocking up and just test fitting and trying different combinations and orientations, I found the best spot for me to mount the fuse and relay panel. Here are the changes. This was the original plan. Mount it like this. Relays are on the top. Powers are going out to the right on everything. We're gonna have to mount it like this, which is the opposite way. I'm gonna cut it, so it's gonna be cut right here. I'm not gonna mount the ECU on the panel because this is not gonna work, and the mounting point is gonna be right here. So I'm gonna use these 2 bolts, and those are gonna go through here. We're gonna secure it. It'll be cut here. The goal for this video and this weekend at a minimum is to mount the panel, because once we mount the panel, I can start all the chassis harness and stuff, which is the fun part. Yesterday I cut the fuse and relay panel. Now we have a square, so this is what it looks like right now. I'm about to get it mounted up, so we're gonna have to get in the S14, start doing some more mock-ups, get the drill out. We have our drill bit set. The stereotypes are true, so you already know this has like nothing inside of it. I really should probably buy a new one. I don't recommend doing it this way, but I think it'll work. Don't ask how I did it, but I got it kind of fixed. It's still a little crooked, but it's not like horrible. I obviously am a little bit disappointed that it didn't come out perfect, but it happens. Now I gotta find some hardware. I might do some extra stuff on the bottom. I don't know yet because it is just gonna be kind of flying around. So the panel's hitting right here on this corner. Instead of cutting the corner of the panel, I'm just gonna try to hammer this out. Now the screw for this piece is making it stick out just a little bit. I melted the plastic, but it cooled and hardened and made a mold, and it's pretty secure. So I'm just gonna say whatever. I was only able to get one nut on. I'm gonna have to go and buy hardware a different day. I'm gonna clean up. Get the garage cleaned up and stuff. Picked up a little bit. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a B-roll of the mounted fuse and relay panel. The panel's crooked. Ignore it. I'll fix it when we actually hard mount it. Since that's mounted, I can start the custom chassis harness, which is the most exciting part, the biggest main part of this entire wiring project. That's the reason this video is a little bit short, is because I want that video to be its whole video in itself. I'm gonna basically show you guys how to make a circuit, how to make the harness, how to do the wiring loom, how to cut it, how to make it look neat, how to build basically an entire harness from scratch for your car. And I want that to be a separate video, so that's why this one's kind of short. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you're not subbed, want to follow Luke's S14, my S14, just see more drifting content, subscribe below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, and thanks for watching.